Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, hope you're having a good weekend. Checking in on PCLN, NVDA, TSLA, nFLX, and CMG. So PCLN had an oversold bounce play out, and we are still oversold with the RSI on the daily under 30. But we have an indecision doji where we are looking at the high of 1710 resistance and support is the low of 1683. Watch the hourly for PCLN, which has a clear little higher low pattern, and we ended the day Friday with a very tight range, limited action, but a clear little higher low and higher high on the hourly. That's the time frame to be watching on this bounce, in my opinion. If we pull back and break the hourly support, we're going to look to establish a higher low compared to 1631, and then the bulls will have to attempt to get a higher high to see continuation. The weekly time frame certainly belonging to the bears now, a complete reversal in the trend, lower highs and lower lows now, and back down to where we were in early 2017. Not many major names are back down to those levels. Most are still showing strength, so it does stand out with the amount of weakness we are seeing in PCLN thanks to bearish earnings. NVDA, new all-time highs thanks to earnings, and a gap up scenario. Close above the upper Bollinger Band. New all-time high is 218.67. If we see the bulls able to see continuation and stay above the upper Bollinger Band, we will likely see a new all-time high on Monday. But if we see some consolidation begin, the low to hold is 211.63. If we break that level, there's a gap down to 206.33. So watching for a potential gap fill if we see the start of normal healthy consolidation, but we close strong enough, and if the market bulls show up and break the inside bar on the SPY daily time frame on Monday, we'll look for the NVDA bulls to head back to the all-time high. Weekly time frame is all bulls riding the upper Bollinger Band for the past couple months. No slowdown in sight, and at this point in the year 2017, we have seen over a 100% gain for this semiconductor lead bull. Tesla rejecting from the exponential resistance. We did see a bull break of 307.50 resistance. 308.69 was also a resistance that we did not break, so we didn't make it to filling the gap on the daily time frame, and we saw a lot of profit taking. So the exponential resistances have rejected the price 5 days in a row now. If we do not close over the exponential resistances, the bulls have nothing to go off of in terms of seeing any kind of follow through. Support is 301.85 and 296.30. Aside from that, the bears are in full control. There is no sign of the bulls showing up until we close over the daily exponential resistances. Weekly time frame is an inside bar, 50-week moving average support trying to hold, a bear break of the inside bar, and we're going to see further downside. We have broken the higher low pattern, so even on a bounce attempt, we're just going to be looking for lower highs and lower lows on the weekly time frame. nFLX on the daily is a bullish reversal candlestick off the 50-day, but it's the lead tech bear. Out of the main 5 names that we watch, Apple, nFLX, Amazon, Google, and there's one more in there, slipping my mind, Facebook. But the loss of the middle Bollinger Band was the bearish signal, and since then we've pulled back significantly and trying to hold that 50-day moving average, but the daily chart is now a lower high and a lower low. If we lose this 50-day, we're looking down at the next support of 184.49. Weekly time frame, losing the exponential moving average supports on the verge of a bearish MACD cross and a potential bearish TCG cross, and looking at a shift in the momentum on the daily time frame, but the weekly longer term trend still certainly favoring the bulls. But in these videos over the past couple of weeks, I was saying that if the tech sector consolidates, nFLX is the name that we're going to be looking to bearish because of this loss of the middle Bollinger Band and a back test and a rejection of that middle Bollinger Band, now resistance. CMG on the daily time frame. Bull break, a different scenario. Tesla rejected from its upper or its exponential resistances, and CMG is closing above them. On the verge of a bull MACD cross, increasing bull volume. Resistance is 280.83 and 284. Get over those levels and we start filling the gap, and the daily middle Bollinger Band will be the next resistance. The weekly chart is a bullish reversal candlestick with a very weak confirmation, but we did confirm it with a higher low and a higher high and a close near the high of the week. The weekly RSI is just coming off of oversold right now, and we'll be watching for a short-term oversold bounce. If we start filling this gap, we know the bulls have a lack of resistance going forward. So I appreciate you watching. We'll continue checking back in on Monday. See you then.